This is something that I experienced throughout my life. And this is something in which I could actually distinguish between the two. The two different vibrations of energies. One being very malevolent, which I spoke about many times. But the other one is more peaceful. I don't feel it that often, but I have felt it once in a great while. The spirit of a dead person who wants to be at peace. Hello everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I don't think I've talked about this part at all before. It was usually always about the negative. And that's because it was extremely important. That's why. But there's been at least, I would have to say, 4 different occasions throughout my entire life that I felt this. In one such occasion was I felt a presence in my room, and I remember I was about maybe I was 19. I was 19 years old. And this was in 1991. Excuse me. And then it was the middle of the night and I was sleeping on my stomach. And I felt a presence in the room, and then it felt like the covers were being pulled down a little bit, just a little bit. And then I felt something embrace me from behind. And even though I was scared, because I never felt anything like that before, even though I was frightened at first, at the same time, it didn't feel like it was threatening. It didn't feel threatening at all. It felt like it wasn't at peace. It's like, help me, I'm not at peace. Please help me. That was the feeling that I was getting from this thing. And right away, the first thing I thought about was this guy that I knew, that I was a very good friend of my brother's. His name is Francisco. And he was murdered. He died violently. He was a DJ, but he was also dealing drugs on the side. He was a drug dealer. And he got screwed over by his friends. And I noticed that they roughed him up a bit, I think. And then they shot him in the head. All because they wanted to screw him over with in a drug deal. So they killed him because of it. Or just stupid asses, because they ended up getting caught later on and they confessed to it. And the way they had it planned was just very stupid, how they actually thought they could actually get away with it. So that was the first thing that I thought. It had to be him. It had to be. So I felt it, and I remember praying for him afterwards, because this is back when I used to believe in God. And then little by little, it would go away. I think it only came by once, one more time, just once after I prayed for him, it came by again. And then, but it was weaker, and I continued praying, and then it was gone. Those things they just stopped happening. Now, hang on. Now, I have felt other ones like this before in the middle of the night, or I felt like a warmth of someone who passed away. Now, I'm not really quite sure if these experiences are actually the real person. A part of me is believing now that it could be a possibility. Maybe it could be some energy that was left over from the person who died, that's just either trying to let me know, help me because I'm not at peace or whatever. That was the kind of thing. Or it could be the fact that that person is trying to say goodbye or something. I don't know, but I do believe that I don't know why, but if someone decides not to cross over, to stay here on Earth because of their loved ones, to look out for them or whatever, like a guardian angel kind of thing, I'm still kind of open to that possibility, but I'm mostly doubtful about that. Mostly, like a good 80% doubtful. But I have felt these energies, and it was a little startling at first, a little scary, but at the same time, it was also peaceful. Not completely peaceful, but more like, it depends on what the why they're contacting you in the first place, why they're encountering you in the first place. It all depends on that. So that's basically all the thoughts that I have on that. I don't know what you guys think. If there's anything about that you could possibly tell me that might, make it more understandable. Do you believe is actually the spirit of a person, a part of their energy that's still left behind because they died violently or whatever? Or is it just some kind of deception? Or is it some kind of hallucination, or whatever, that kind of thing? Now, of course, you guys could say whatever you want, but I'm not gonna take anything seriously about God or Jesus or anything like that. So, I mean, not to offend anybody, but just tell me what you think. Or what do you think that could have been? What does it mean to you? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Questions or comments, you know what to do. And just dare to speak. And to all of you, take care.